Good morning, Canada. Welcome to RCTV. We are here with an old friend of mine. We actually had you on. This is Mike Mcdermott. What was the plane we had you on with a few years back?
Great Lakes trainer.
Oh yeah, the orange one.
Similar color.
Similar color, and you stuck with the orange again. Now this here is the Gulfhawk.
Yes.
Now tell me a bit about this. Is this a scale build?
I actually didn't build it. The plane was built 15 years ago by a famous modeler, a Canadian modeler called Jack Swift. Mm-hmm. And he passed away, and I was lucky enough that his wife sold the airplane to me. I've been flying it for the last 15 years, on and off. Don't fly it a lot because she's such a rare bird.
What are the details of this plane that really make it a good scale plane?
Well, the main beauty of the airplane is that Jack built the fuselage out of balsa stringers, and it's covered in lithoplate. He cut squares about 2 inches by 3 inches, and epoxied it over the entire aircraft.
So these pieces here,
that's metal, aluminum, litho.
Oh my God, that's actually aluminum, folks. I didn't, and I mean, you would never have known that. So he's actually done it, except for the wings. Obviously, he didn't do that. But I mean, just the fuselage.
Just the fuselage.
That is incredible. And that, I mean, obviously, now does that really hinder the balance of it or the flying of it because you got that extra weight?
Well, he actually started to build another one because the aircraft does have a balance problem. There's 2 pounds of lead in the front. The center of gravity is right up, virtually just on the leading edge of this wing. And all the electronics were in here. And
so you basically had a real tail heavy.
Basically have a tail heavy aircraft. But it's a little windy today, but in a normal wind, it flies beautifully.
I mean, I just can't believe the plating on it. You know, that is just incredible. What made him come up with that type of idea? Because obviously you knew him before he passed away.
I knew him. Well, he was a professional model builder. His career was he made models of anything and everything.
Wow.
So he had a lathe, and he's made 30 planes over his life. I have 4. Not only do the oleos work.
Oh, look at that.
But if you just care to just take the weight off.
Oh my God, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that.
Coming down.
That's fantastic. Wow.
Sequence, this one comes.
Now, did the plane actually do that?
Yes.
Oh, so the actual real plane.
Yes.
You don't see that in a lot of planes, because I mean, that wasn't really a popular thing.
No, this aircraft is really the military version of the Grumman F3, which was used on the carriers just before the war. And there was a certain major that had this plane built and traveled all around the US in air shows, selling war bonds. And he performed aerobatics.
So people would buy the war bonds and everything. But I mean, did he actually design all this as well?
Designed it, built it, and it's made out of brass and stainless steel. It's a mechanical wonder, and it's very, very, very strong. I've done a couple of lousy landings and
a couple hard ones.
Hard ones.
Because I mean, and it even gives. I mean, for him to build the shocks
and the rear wheel has a shock too.
As well.
And it's a retractable rear wheel.
Okay, let's see that one. Let's take a look at the back here, Mike. Here we go. We'll lift it off the ground.
It only goes about 1 inch.
Yeah, but it still works. I mean, that's still really neat.
There's an oleo on it, on the rear wheel.
Fantastic. Well, Mike, thanks a lot. That was great, right? Folks, this is what it's all about, man. I can't stress enough. When I see people that, you know, even though you didn't build this, but some of the builders out there, how can you not love a model like this?
That's right.
Fantastic Gulfhawk. You folks take care.
All right, so for years, people have been building the multi-rotor copters in their basements, in their own hobby rooms with motors and speed controls left over from other equipment. And now Blade 350QX is out, and it is already enabled and comes with a mount for the GoPro camera. So guys have been spending like thousands of dollars over the past few years building up their own. And here it is, the Blade 350QX, fully ready to go for under 500 bucks with everything you need to make it fly. And let's see what it can do. The 350QX is waiting for you at John's Hobbies. We have both the bind and fly and the ready to fly version, and you'll be flying, capturing some amazing footage with your GoPro in just a matter of minutes. Come on down.
Where are you gonna get it? John's.